Click. No, I don't want to go back to that one. That's... Where's my game? Oh, because that's where I was at last. It better still be there. We were really upset. Did all that work. I don't normally go from the splash screen. Come on. Jack's Quest, obviously. Did I clear it? I only had this room. Alright. Yes? Okay. Clear Jack's Quest. Or clearing Jack's Quest.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The elusive...
Yeah.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
Alright, next room.
I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Alright. We got Reeve. Shockwave.
Switch up! Switch up!
I can't see. Here they come. Come on, I heard you.
We've been spotted.
Not more, I haven't. There we go.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Don't need my computer on my lap for that.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Yeah, 'cause you don't gotta, you know.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
Yeah.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Nothing else here. Next room. Nothing behind me. Next.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin to...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
No. Echo.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Garen? It's a fresh kill.
Yeah, we have buddies. Buddy. None of that. No, where are the others? There we go.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Because they wanted you to, my dear. Oh, the door above me. I was like, what the hell? Open.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Of course it's complicated.
They've seen us.
We weren't exactly hiding here. I know there's something in one of these rooms, but I can never remember which one.
They kept children here.
Yeah, you had a much nicer room out of all this. But that's because they were testing you. You weren't crammed into a storage locker.
It's a two-way mirror? My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Because they didn't know you were there originally. Alright. This way first.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Yeah. See, there's blood on the floor. And torture chairs.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on. Harder and tougher. This might be useful.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep
You were
my
a
eyes
kid.
open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close
That's
to my
fair.
cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Alright.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want them dead.
I didn't take you.
Concentrate fire. All squad, form up now.
Nothing faster than picking up a pulse. Rogan coming at us.
Push and overrun. We outnumber and outgun all.
We do now.
I got it. I want expression and I want it now.
Combat drone ready. Watch out.
Time to die.
Closing.
That's
You
all.
first,
I'll
bitch.
kill them myself.
William. That helps.
Destroy you!
Fire!
Okay.
This should soften them up. Headed your way.
Alright.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Alright. Nice.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
You bastard.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something!
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your
Yeah,
past
that's
doesn't
crazy.
have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here.
That's fair, I think.
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
And of course, now you know they couldn't see you.
I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Alright. And it truly does help her in the long run. That was fun. But the shuttle driver doesn't agree. Alright. So. Fight time. We've already done Miranda's.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Damn it, Joker. It doesn't say that we're Talia Legion
and
are
I will
fighting.
smear the world with you, bitch!
Enough. Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
Our mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings. I just want her dead.
You both know what we're up against. Save your anger for the collectors.
I can put aside my differences. Until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah. Take pictures. Damn it, Joker. You know. I said we'll have the same thing when we deal with legions, but you can't do legions until all the way at the end. So let's go ahead and knock out Overlord. Firewalker is easy, and I'll just pick those up as I go. But Overlord takes a fair amount of time.
I
It's
needed
not
to wipe that place off the map.
short.
You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard. To have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let Aresh live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Alright, so who do I have? I don't think I've done most of them in the long run. Journal. So I've still got Tali, Grunt, Morden, and Jacob. Grunt and Morden together. So Fireworkers and Overlord. Let's go do Tali, then we'll do Overlord. Tali's is kind of short and fun. You can take Legion, but they have an entire, and I do mean an entire, conniption. And while it's kind of funny, alright, so that's Jack taken care of. Alright. Then we'll do Tali, then Overlord. I know I'm dragging my heels on Overlord, but I really don't. It makes me angry, and I don't like it. Okay, so there's a boost for her.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Anything out of you? No. Okay. So. Fuck. Okay. Alright, it came back. Sorry. My internet's not exactly playing well with others. Charter's doing a great job of that. Okay. So I finished this round. Why did you do that? Okay. Thank you. Tali is... What the hell is Tali? Up here. Okay. So it's Tali. Check out the other two, then we'll come back to the migrant fleet. And of course we'll be out here for 3 for them too, so. Let's see. Pick up all my stuff. There's one. Yeah, I did a Renegade playthrough recently, and it was just... There's some things even as a Renegade ship that I cannot do, and part of that is turning over David. I can't do it. It makes me mad. The entire affair just pisses me off. There it is. Did to that boy, just makes me angry. Alright, but let's go deal with Tali. It is fun to do as Renegade because you just go in there and shout a lot. And, you know, get her pardoned, but there's a lot of shouting involved. And she thinks it's funny. I did in my Renegade playthrough take Legion in here, and they were really upset. Really funny. Let's see. Take the Simi with me. Got most of my loyalties done. The only one I can't do right now, obviously, is Legion. And that's because his isn't available yet. Even with the early pickups, that is not something you can do.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
We don't need it to be clean. Alright. Said I have taken Legion, and he has a complete conniption as soon as you come in the door with him. There's a Geth right there behind you! The amount of fits is hilarious. And you have to threaten him, it's funny.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Well, I'll bet.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy.
Yep.
Responsible for the lives aborted. That
Yes.
entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could
Good
do
to
more
know.
to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Alright, time to play.
You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such...
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as can be.
Rude. Rude. I'm better than that. Come on, man. Shalaran?
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your
Right.
departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So,
me.
you would actually speak for my defense.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Yeah. Renegade ship comes in and yells and tells him this whole trial's a farce and, you know, we're leaving and they call, well, I play Renegade normally as Mark Mir. I love his Renegade acting. And he calls them on their bullshit. They all decide to stop arguing with me. It's much funnier.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Talia Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Talia crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Talia's captain, Shepard must stay.
Shit.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Talia Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship.
I'm meaner.
So far, without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Kasumi stands out fairly well. My armor not so much, but Kasumi is bright red. I could be too, of course, but I like the blue better.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Excuse me.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
I walked.
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Take care of yourself, Vitor.
He really has
Not
nothing
many could
to
have gone
say.
through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Yeah, that kind of fucked him up a bit.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
And you wonder why they don't like you.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Han Gerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their
She's a little
rightful
batshit crazy
masters,
too.
the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bribe you out in the middle of the plaza, lady. Hey, Calrieger.
Calrieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Real quick.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Yep.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well,
Yeah.
I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
Of course I
You
can.
did the right thing. Thank you.
We should get going.
Alright.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Shepard's not putting up with your shit. Alright.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna
Yeah, I'm
not
getting
to
out of
say
this.
anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai.
That's ugly.
That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the guest presence makes this a touchy issue. The
it
Admiralty
wasn't
Board is trying to
subtle.
determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah, you better watch that.
The Geth situation isn't as simple as you think. Not all of them worship the Reapers.
I don't think the other admirals would care about that. They want the homeworld back, and they want all Geth destroyed.
Rude.
Shala, don't you want to see us retake the homeworld?
I don't think we can, Tali. But it may not be about what I think.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Unfortunately, it's all Rail's fault, but we'll get there.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Rael was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Tell me about the Alarai.
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
Well...
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Surprise!
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Next, Admiral. Yeah, infighting. Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly subtle.
Tali Zora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
Yep.
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
He's kind of
The
right
Geth
about
on
that.
your
Your
homeworld
civilians are
aren't
here
the
too.
same ones who worked with Saren. They have different factions.
Good. Maybe some of them will kill each other. Fewer for us to deal with. The only Geth that matter to me are the ones that took away our world.
You started that shit.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
That's right, we're underage. Prosecute me.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Alright, well, I'm meaner
Can
than
you
that.
tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face.
Rather thoroughly,
Ship
actually.
is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
He is funny.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I'm gonna ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
He's not caring about the bed
You and the
women,
other admirals
more or
appear to
less,
have some
suit
disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We've all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Alright.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the
Game
Geth.
is not offline.
The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Can you
We'll
tell
do
me
this one
anything
first.
about the Alarai?
Then what you're
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
God, he's such a pain in the ass. Now let's hear to him about his ship name because it's funny.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other
I
cultures.
wonder what culture that one's
And
from.
have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
And I plan to punish you for it. And that's the thing. He can't get a hold, he can't do anything to Rail. Rail's an admiral. So he's just gonna go after the kid. She's an easy target, you know, fair game here. You know, he's willing to exile the child because of who her dad is.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora.
Let's go.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for
Let's
you
go
and
play.
Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
They have some weird shaped ships. They do. Alright. Yeah. Alright. You do that.
Switch up.
Got it.
They should soften them up.
Hey, buddy. You gotta watch for the hunters. Because they go invisible.
They're cloaked.
Cloak that.
Combat drone ready.
Alright. Exploring the Alarai.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Yeah. Rail was not playing safe here. Yeah, ignoring safeties is definitely not a good idea. Okay, so...
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father.
Yeah, we fought the little thing.
Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone.
Yeah.
How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can.
Sorry, Mama.
Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged
I've
wrecks,
already been told
either found
that,
dead
but
in
I'll tell you
space or
again.
purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
That's what I thought. This is a computer room.
This looks interesting.
Always nice. Log.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Yep.
We've got trouble.
Yep, here they come.
Going dark.
Oh, no, you don't, you invisible bastard.
Can't do that right now.
money, you know. Next log.
I locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. I'm burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
And you'll hear that child's name again. You hear it again in 3. And then you realize the child ends up an orphan, and it really sucks. Poor kid. Close that. Polly. No, you don't, you cloaked bastard. Alright. Okay, anything else interesting over here? I have to go that way. Yeah, lots of gas floating around this little ship. And a lot of dead Quarians.
This console might have something.
So let's
Most
see.
of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left.
Let's see what she has to say.
They were performing experiments
There we
on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something
Because then they
terrible.
were sapient.
What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
Hell, if they'd done it 300 years
You
ago.
have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure
you'd
to a
done it to
foreign
start.
colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
The point stands that if that's 300 years ago, instead of getting where they got stuck in these suits, since even after the Geth took over, they weren't in these suits. These suits are an after. I know you don't bastard.
They're through my shields!
I was fighting, standing up. Stand still. See you.
This'll help.
always a pain in the ass.
First entry.
Log.
Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rael Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rael Zora.
Yeah, she won't see it. Your corpse is laying around here somewhere. Oh yeah, speaking of... Alright. Speaking of corpses.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't.
Hey, come here.
Breathe, sweetheart.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
You just found your dad's body. I think you're...
He would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darrow Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Alright. Yeah, more bodies. It's just, there's a lot of them. Alright, I know this is a cluster, so let's just get started, shall we? Welcome to the bridge.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl. Lights out. Got trouble.
I see you. I'll deal with you right now.
They should soften them up.
Let's go back to that. That should be all of them. Anything else in here? I don't think so. I want to say it was just the little model ship. Alright, let's talk to the evidence.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Time to play.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to diplomatic protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Come along. Yeah, they don't give us a lot of time.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Yeah, well, I'm a better fighter than your Quarian Marines.
Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Just we just
Sorry,
take
we're late.
Bitch.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
That is not what I typed. Sorry.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. Han Garel wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
And that's a hell of a thing, considering they're looked down on.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Yeah, you're right. You're bad. I'm right.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
But they won't.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said.
You could also tell her she's one of mine.
Speak
Like,
that
of course
on my
she
behalf.
is.
Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
So you can run around and talk to everyone. Cal's is funny.
The Alarai was a good stuff.
Nice talking, Shepard. It's funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Carl.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard.
So if you talk to Zen...
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
If you talk to Zen, she wants to know about the
Zara
information.
was innocent after all.
They talk about your family. And apologize for dragging her through all this crap. And yes, I know I can just hit the button, but
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world.
I can't believe Tali and her captain took back the
Congratulations, Tali Zora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Alright. So, all set. Got her all fixed up there.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, I'll bet. Fuck yeah. Treated, given, and music treatment. So there were other survivors, not just the boy. From Praga. Alright, so there's my next upgrade for the ship. Yeah, so you can start out with 5, because if you don't do everything, you won't get the 6. 5 is the highest you normally will have. But, have it nonetheless. Alright, can't talk to Grunt yet. Can go talk to Jack. Haven't talked to Jack since her mission. It was the last mission we did before this. So, now you can talk to Jack.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's,
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
Yeah.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck them.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Damn it, Jack.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
She's really adorable, really. Once you start getting underneath the "I'm going to shoot you if you look at me" reaction to everything, she's fucking hilarious.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
So they're gonna talk about my new shields.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics.
Be worse.
All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty board.
I mean it.
What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Alright. Enough dragging my heels. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Okay. Don't want it. I hate Overlord. Alright, where is it? Overlord is here. Oh, and there's a Firewalker here. I'll start with Overlord, then I'll knock out the Firewalker. This system. Alright. Just to know there'll be nothing here besides that one. Yeah, Overlord is not short. It's a fairly long process. Give me all this stuff. Okay, Overlord. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go play. Yeah, there's 4 parts to this one mission. No, let's not do that. So...
I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
I'm going. What do you want? Yeah. Everything's on fire. There's Cerberus corpses everywhere.
Over here, on the monitor. Ah, there you are.
You're an
I
ass.
locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
He's such a dick.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel
The only way you can get into this room.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
Poor child. Still English. I did pick a new option with Archer in 3, and he blew his brains out. So that was new. Alright. Do that in a minute.
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
But you're not gonna live to see it. Okay, turn my volume down.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Open the door. So if you listen, there are words in that. Quiet, please. Make it stop.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all-clear is given. Welcome. Today's lunch special is very filling.
That's what you're feeling. Make it stop. Please.
Successful shot.
None of that gotta be. Oh, I ain't getting up.
Enemy disabled.
Go away.
Taking 15. Distance shot effective.
Fight it.
Overflowing kinetic barrier system.
No. That happens to be my guess.
Memo to all project personnel. Congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow will make an excellent performance. It'll be a great day for Cerberus, and an even greater day for humanity.
Targeting left.
Not a good day for this, but...
Overblocking kinetic barrier system. Malfunction imbalance. Worthless.
So I turn the volume down because the yelling of the AI or the being he's loud. I don't blame him, but he's loud.
Overblocking kinetic.
So now you see everything be lit up green. And you think he's in control of it.
Feel the flood rain!
Computer-wise, like I just killed that game. But it was below the curve. Why? Alright. Let's explore this way for a minute, because I know there's a little bit of stuff in here. So yeah, anything that's glowing green, he's in control of. See? don't think Archer gets anywhere near enough what he deserves. Even the chance to blow his own brains out is more than he sort of deserves. He deserves for Shepard to shoot him in the face with a bazooka.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
We go.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
What do you want, please, Grant?
Contact below. Overclocking kinetic barrier system. Worthless.
I took that one out too. So there are Geth everywhere, and you'll see where they come from in a minute. But it's still Archer's fault. But see, they're glowing green.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance.
What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
It's a bit smarter than you gave him credit for.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Which means where we're at is just not a good place normally to be able to send communications to and from.
Target. Hostile line active. Long-range target neutralized.
Go down. Taking it.
Taking hits. Long-range kill. Fire. Reinforcing shield.
Slowly work our way around this one. There's a lot of gap in this one.
Rerouting power to shield. Skirmish class 30 platforms. Time to fight!
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
Yep.
All upload data
okay.
must be approved by your department supervisor.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
I'm going.
Time to fight! Too late. Now you're dead.
Structural
Start this way. Doesn't really matter which way you go. I guess I can go regardless. David really doesn't. Well, my guess is scary.
Reinforcing field.
That's fine. That's the setup. Get down.
You've severed the link to the satellite.
Think you should have warned us that everything was going to crash behind me? I may want to leave.
Kidding. Boom! Whole thing's giving way!
Yeah, you might have warned us that the whole thing would crash below us. Well, the satellite's not going to work now. I tried it.
Over here!
What the hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on,
Reed,
I'll explain.
I'm a fucking jackwagon. I fucked up. Part 1 of 4.
Thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds.
Oh,
it's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
What's the worst-case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us.
And it's all
If
your
he hit
fault.
the extranet, who knows where it would end.
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
Yeah, I kind of explained that. You know, I don't work here.
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other two yourself.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Now let me ask you a question. Is your friend here going to be a problem?
I've never brought him in here.
If there's one Geth in the galaxy who can't be brainwashed, it's him. Don't worry.
I'll take your word for it.
Alright.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
I think you should be taken out and tarred and feathered. And then we'll go from, you know, Fallout New Vegas on your ass and follow the Legion's example of what to do with people like you. You're a dick.
You need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Do this one first. I always forget it's here, and I have to spend forever finding it. There are packages.
Hostile activity detected.
Cortez will tell you later that this thing's got armor like a tissue paper. Or Vegas says it. One of the two and three makes complaints about armor.
Cerberus data packet has been recovered.
So there are 6 of these packets.
Information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
But I always forget that one is right outside where you come in at. So it gets forgotten and I spend forever hunting down the final packet. The rest of them are more or less.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Yeah, the VI has an odd sense of humor for this. If you run over the cows over there or you shoot one, it makes commentary about the cow not being up to fighting a vehicle.
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby. Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 4 more remain.
Yeah, those 2 are the hidden ones. Most of the packets are like this one. It's sitting right here in the open. Right past where you need to go.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 3 more remain.
Alright. In we go. Let's see. Oh. Actually, this makes more sense in the long run. There's a lot of mechs in here.
I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Yeah. Yes,
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
Yep. Alright. A lot of bouncing. You will get out of this thing some. Wait a minute.
Scanning area. Analysis. Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
Thank you. That's how you get me here. Well, that wasn't clear. Wrong button. David really doesn't like it when he breaks his toys. And of course, if you've never seen this playthrough, you'll see when I get to David why I'm so pissed.
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
Okay, so the next one comes down. I will think that you want one. Here we go. So, first step.
Warning. Automated controls are offline. Core systems have been compromised.
You think? Everything here has been compromised.
Seen us.
I wasn't exactly hiding. I was more or less letting you know we were here, yeah.
Target contact.
Want some more?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that guy. Okay. Alright. This seems kind of silly to not take the people who are good at tech into two places. Actually, 3.
Engineer's log. We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption. My technicians traced it to the experiment underway at the station. We're trying to raise them now.
Warning.
Can't reach
Pressure
them.
levels in valve A3 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required. Venting outflow successful.
That lets me get further up. Well, you have to hit this beforehand because now you move back. Alright. So back out. Now we can go further up and further in. This one's okay. The next one, it's a little rough. Not so bad, but it's a building full of gas. Alright. Yeah, I broke your stuff again, David. Okay. Next one. This one, we're going that way. Of course, you can land in this stuff. It's not really going to kill you immediately, but it will kill you. Yeah, that one doesn't do it. Give it a minute. Nope. Made it. Boing, boing, boing. Alright, this is actual Prometheus Station this time, and not just a stepping stone on the way through. It's fun. Okay.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold.
That clears that. There's all the areas. There's anything down there. Okay, I'm gonna check. Because up is the way you're supposed to go. Of course, these people all experience a pretty nasty way to die.
Targeting overhead.
Ah, I can only go that far. Okay. That's fair. Didn't think there was much down there. We have to go up. Next. There we go.
Under fire. Under fire.
One down.
Very clear. Ah, okay. Ah, well, I didn't see it in time. I fought them the hard way. Whatever. Next. And up we go. Going this way.
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
So, they're trying to keep it from doing what it's doing. They're just failing because they're not as smart or as quick as the VI, which is following me with the cameras.
Targeting order processed.
David's angry? There it is. part's kind of amusing. That's the end of Prometheus Station, more or less, once we go through this area. Because David's trying to keep us out. Yeah, you can't use it. Can't. Hi. Oh shit. Well, crap. David, well, he's useless. Point. Alright. To unlock.
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on.
Can shoot him.
Shepard out.
Or Legion shoots him. Legion's having none of your crap, man. Alright. So that's the end of Prometheus Station. That'll put us back out. We'll go find more of the data caches. I'm still missing 3. One of them's right next to our data. Where he's at. Atlas Station, he calls it. Okay.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there.
Whatever.
Good luck.
Prometheus is the one that'll be fun for Legion. But Legion doesn't seem to give a damn. So, you know.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Organic life forms are busy. Yes, it's pretty, but I got shit to do.
Scans indicate VI infection is present in nearby turrets.
Yeah, I got it. I don't know how they can see me. Please be true. Alright, here's this one.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 2 more remain.
And one of them is right next to Atlas Station. Let's see. Yeah, the one next to Atlas Station, and there should be one next to Prometheus. Here.
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby.
Tissue paper. Almost. Thank you. There's one.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered.
One more.
1 more remains.
I want to say it's the one right next to Atlas, which is Predator. Behind the waterfall. Boy, I don't have anything else to handle when I decide to move to the station. Okay. Atlas is over.
Another Cerberus data packet has
All
been
done.
recovered. All data packets have been recovered.
Okay. So that's Data House finished. It's a giant Geth station. Like a Geth dreadnought type thing. But everything in these areas is all machine.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good scanning area.
Analysis. Generators aren't providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Yeah. Come get me.
Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Okay. Okay, so that one's 5.
Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location.
Not very good.
Disabled. You may now target the Geth cannon.
Okay.
No further threats detected.
That's
the last of them.
Alright. Alright. In we go. Everyone ready?
Change weapons.
Because we're not. But here we go.
Attention visitors. This server's facility contains hazardous AI technology.
Uh-huh.
You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries.
Now we just got word Atlas Station wants a dozen more Geth for the experiment. And I hope this means a breakthrough is close.
Yeah. They're a little weirded out being in here. So if you listen to all the audio logs, and we're going to, you find out somebody has a really terrible sense of humor.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
Not quite an intelligible listen.
Flanagan just ran a simulation. If these Geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Flanagan.
Yeah, they're all glowing green, and, you know. The camera's following you. And he's doing that.
Halloween was yesterday. Flanagan ran around wearing spare Geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him.
So David wants us to go this way. you'll find in the long run, David's not really trying to stop us terribly hard. That's where I came in at.
Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands.
Makes sense if you really have to be listening to it. It's not, you know, oh, that's exactly what he's saying.
The VI is closing some passages and leaving others open. It's like it's hurting us. At least the geth are still dormant.
I'm trying, David. Go that way. Next room.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
Do this first. Going this way for a minute. Open that, open that. Okay. Back to the puzzle game. One more. Now we get over. Look at who planned this. Because it has nothing to do with David for this. Laptop, anything else? Okay. That's all the overrides done. Up, that lets us into Atlas Station. But we've got to get off the ship first.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy.
Yeah, now we have to get out.
Come on, let's move.
You're in, we're strong.
Geth activity detected. Armed response is authorized.
Thanks.
Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
It's all covering your ass.
Geth nodes 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
Damn it, Legion, will you pick somewhere else to stand? Pick it up my ass.
Target processed.
There's one on this side. And of course it makes the music that much worse. Go away. That's my guess. Never mind. It is only a bad thing about taking them in for these things with their gas, but...
This is a get status alert. Neural activity detected in nodes 1 through 6.
I know it is, trust me. Yeah, I'm still leaving. Fuck your floor. I think. There we go.
Sniper rifle neutralization.
Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
We've got trouble.
Target processed. Target processed.
Stop that.
Enemy firewalls compromised. Function invalid.
Don't say. Alright, next room. Well, I'm murdering them as quickly as possible. I don't know which one I'm doing.
Distance shot effective. Making hits. Automated flight compass ready. Neutralized.
Alright.
This should soften them up.
Enemy disabled.
Over, Shepard. Alright, am I good? Next room. Alright.
Warning. Get nodes 20 through 35 are now active. Emergency action required.
No shit. Alright.
I'm hacking that
Target contact. Under fire. I'll fire it.
Take that.
Get him? Is it everyone in here? Yeah, the big bastard got loose. I can't yo. Checking this out. Alright. But that's Prometheus done. So we've done Vulcan, we've done Prometheus. That sends us exactly to Atlas. Okay, let's go. Last one.
Commander, you've done it. The lockdown has been cancelled. You can now breach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the VI experiment. Good luck.
Yeah, the VI experiment. Your brother.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Seriously? You were too busy talking so I have to kill another one?
Analysis. Defenseless herbivores are no match for guided missiles.
It's like, you think? Cow. It says more or less the same thing if you run it over. And here's Atlas. Here we go. Okay. So we're just gonna stick with what I've got. So all these machines, that's what I want right now. A lot of splattered corpses everywhere.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can...
Okay, so I gotta do this.
To RH. Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
Alright, David says next stop. David is very much in control of where you go in here.
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
Arriving at level 2. Resetting elevator.
That one.
Arriving at level 3.
They will only do every other level otherwise.
Arriving at level 5.
And I gotta get to 7.
At level 7.
Uh-huh.
Targeting order processed.
Yeah, stand there. Okay.
Arriving at level 6.
Alright, David's having a
Combat facility support. This elevator is not in service. Please choose another.
I'm on it, so I can't.
Smoke detected. Please extinguish all cigarettes.
How do you not supposed to sit in your boss smokes like a chimney?
His autistic mind is as alien to me as an actual alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
So always talking about what he's about to do to his own body.
That's interesting.
Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
This button's fun. Ready? All the buttons. Yeah, this is what David wants next. Okay. Alright, you guys stay here and be good.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
Remember, I'm part machine now. So they're gonna stay in there the rest of the time. Okay. So this is an odd little area. Hey, look. See the dead bodies as we're going through.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the Geth's attention.
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker. David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward.
How does he do it?
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics, with his photographic memory cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
I'll bet you don't. No harm to you.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Poor David.
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
You don't ever come back in here, so this hall always. Let's just
maximum weight capacity.
Yeah, I'll bet it does. I bet it does weight capacity considering those were on it. Cells. Just right. I'm using a couple. Alright. Next.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network. David, no! Tell the Geths to stand down! Quiet, pacemaker, stop!
Normandy SR2 is within range. Attempting to establish upload link.
Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power!
It's too late. We've lost control.
Attempting to establish upload link.
There he is. This is what he did to his own brother. Bastard. Look at that.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
Geth was too loud for him.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
Volunteered
I know
my
how
ass.
this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent.
It
He
may.
might recover some semblance of his mind.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
But a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
So
You're an
you'll
ass.
sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1.
You're a dick. Horrible, horrible person.
What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
I like that's the Paragon option.
You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Pitch slap him with a pistol.
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
No, he can't.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 900.
Okay. Nope, can't do that. Even when I did my nasty renegade playthrough, I could not leave him. I couldn't leave him. Couldn't leave him.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, oh. Zen. Complete what you started. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care if I sent you back a millennia. Considering what you did to that boy. And what you allowed to be done to that boy. Alright, let's go do more loyalty missions. We can go talk to Jack. Alright. And then Grunt and Morden are in the same place. Let's go ahead and knock out Jacobs. It's easy enough. Bit boring. Also another one that irritates the piss out of me, so let's just knock them all out.
Hey.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it.
Well, you're not wrong. But, you know,
okay, maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
You're not entirely wrong, but maybe that's not the best way to have worded it, Jack. Alright. Doing good?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means
Say,
to
you
me.
missed the whole part where
But
they're yelling at her
I
thing.
understand if you need to find something, someone
Yeah, we did this one
else.
already.
Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested.
I want to be with you.
Thank you. I want you to
Yeah, we talked to this one already. Anything out of you guys? No commentary on the peanut gallery. Alright. Let's go deal with Jacobs. Oh, no, fireworker. I've got a fireworker. Firewalker. I've got a firewalker in here. Let's finish this area then. I've got that one. Yeah, I've got one more thing in this area before I can take off. So I don't have to come back. That way. This might just be with a lot of these two. They're annoying. Alright. Firewalker.
I have detected an anomaly.
Yeah. This way.
Launching probe.
Think.
Scans have found something.
Alright. Yeah, I haven't taken Jack out since. Plaything, doesn't really matter. We're not getting out. Oh, it's just cold weather one, or is it? It's another one, yeah. Most of these you don't get out of anyway. This one you gotta haul ass.
Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing.
There we go. Next.
Extraction complete.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, okay. So that's for Firewalker. Next. Okay. That clears this section.
We have used half our fuel.
Yeah. It's fine. Next. Okay, so that's that one. Far room is done. Hades Nexus is not. But Hades Nexus, and then we'll get the Rosetta Nebula. Need to start clearing all these out. Why is Carl's... Okay. Next area. Is that one done? No? I gotta be out here. There's one. There's the other one. It must be up close and personal. Yep, there it is. And it's got to be there. And one more.
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh, did we? That's a Quarian.
Scans have found something.
Alright. Well then obviously I need to take that. And 1 and 2. Okay.
I am detecting a single Quarian life sign in your location. Judging by the suit's erratic readings, the Quarian is badly injured. I am also detecting multiple native life signs near your landing site.
Okay, so landing was rough. Yeah, we only got the one survivor. Not a problem. Camp. This one's a short one because they're right here around the corner.
Quarian life signs are stabilized. I recommend securing the area in preparation for shuttle extraction.
There's several dead Quarians.
Ambush incoming.
Yeah, come on.
Burn and die.
Nothing's faster than Jatiga Boss Pawn. Got you. Ah. One down. Got you. One down. Got you. Got you.
There, saved her. It's easy to have Brightness pick up and tote her. midichlorian.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
And as
terminal.
promised. And located the ship for him. So, save the girl. And away we go. Alright. It's faster in 3. Okay. It's Hades Nexus. That's the far room. This one is Jacob. Okay. So Jacob's. So got 2 more firewalkers, I believe.
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh, did you know?
Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Alright. Let's go play. Next. Oh look, Blue Suns. Yeah, run faster. Because here we are to play. Really nice to get a whole lot of them in one shot.
Nothing can hurt me!
That's the guys who stand in a big group. It was great. I appreciate you standing very still and letting me get you all in one giant group. Assholes. Alright, in we go. That's too funny. Next. In we go.
Too late! Now you're dead!
I see you take it around like that. Hey, buddy.
Wait! This will put him down!
Yeah, I like that.
Feel the blood rage! Who's next? Nothing can hurt me.
I mean, it can. It just it's a lot harder. You know, little baby tank program and all that. Okay, access. Let's make a deal. Next. Open please. next.
I am Krogan!
Yeah, go ahead. Do things for the blue sun. See what happens for you.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Maybe you can see them front on it.
I'm going in! Feel the blood rage!
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Alright, next set. PDA. Artifact. Oh. Thanks for that. Okay, that's that one done.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That tells me about the ship that they took off on. Okay, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, why am I not seeing? Oh, it says fuel. Alright. This way first. Then there's one. Okay. Dink. Dink. So, Gurn's back.
I have detected an anomaly.
MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4.
Scans have found.
Let's go. I haven't obviously played with you in a while. There we go.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is. Good ship.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Well, it was a, cargo
Looks like it
ship.
was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
But they didn't. Alright, so the officer's logs are telling.
along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
So they're doing horrible things to the crew. And none of the audio logs make it better.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
So, what did they do? This one's ugly.
She always said no. She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Yeah, what's the harm in taking someone who originally told you no, because they can't say no anymore?
After a crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't know.
Yeah. So the more of these logs you read, or people you talk to, the worse this entire thing gets as you go through.
Repeat, toxology alert.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Okay, let's start with that.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Oh shit.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Yeah, I'm glad the crew was the second line of that.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It is unlikely he could survive 10 years without consuming local food sources.
Yeah, he's still an ass.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
Unfortunately.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue...
Watch out!
Hunters! They won't stop until the leader is dead.
Yeah, he kind of earned it.
Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
That's those
Overclocking kinetic barrier system.
How back to
Under fire.
Gotcha.
Malfunction confirmed.
Eat this!
Taking hits. Successful headshot. Survive. Malfunction confirmed. Target eliminated. Significant behavioral dysfunction. We judge that local flora has been consumed.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
We're gonna really ruin your day. Okay.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
And also, they're 10 years old. Technology is, you know...
Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They wear the same uniform as our attackers. However, their behavior suggests a livestock species.
Unfortunately, you're right
There
there.
aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Uncertain. The segregation may be chemical, or the result of the exile the female on the beach mentioned.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
Your father's an asshole.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Oh, hey, thank you.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Parts. There's a PDA somewhere.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Yeah, luckily he ain't my captain.
This is inconsistent with known methods of shipboard discipline.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time, Mom.
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines.
Really hard to
You might stop
make this work.
This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long.
Alright.
They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
That makes some
The rest
sense.
is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out.
Right.
But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Because there's no way this is gonna look good to them.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Because there's not. It's as bad
Anything
as it
in there
seems.
about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like... But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Open.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this.
I don't know. I was gonna ask you that.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
Biological decay metrics suggests the posed corpse is several years old. The ones left where they fell are approximately a month old.
The Hunters started fighting back.
Combat imminent.
Careful. Critical containment are offline.
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
Because then it stays good and cold. Sorry.
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
This should take the heat off.
I like it.
Under fire. Down. Fire it. Long range kill.
There's sniper all your kills. More coming.
Incoming. Emergency shields engaged.
Critical system damage. Requesting failure.
Right around my corner.
Barriers up.
This looks interesting.
Heavy pistol, which by the way I use.
Nothing's gonna hurt.
Heavy pistol is always nice. You're it.
Critical system damage. Systems engaged.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
Yeah.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Target. Positive foreign access.
This should take the heat off.
Rerouting power to shields.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Skirmish class at unmanned. Rerouting power to shields.
Stop bringing home the plague.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Home the plague. I wouldn't have to spend as much time in the ER. Hell, I didn't even do anything this time. I just live in the same house with you guys.
Overflowing kinetic barrier systems.
For the heavy.
Throwing up a barrier.
Critical target strike. Target processed. Reinforcing shield. Hostile combat platforms.
This should take the heat off.
Emergency shields engaged.
Hunters, take us, but we fight! Our strength for him!
High efficiency shot. Long range kill.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
There's not really any justification for what he did. There it is. That was an accusation. Yeah, he's got all the stuff here. Desk, chairs, tables, bed. What a dick.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable.
Nice.
Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Fancy that.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now.
And that's
They
all
want
he's
blood.
worried about.
I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space.
Good thing.
And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
Yeah, that's
This
a
planet
change.
has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
So you have 3 options. You can shoot him, which you don't do. You leave the gun and you walk away as he blows his brains out. You arrest him, or...
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his max.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
Yeah, they were real thrilled.
Anger increases the creativity of organics. It will be interesting to observe their efforts.
Damn it, Legion.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Yeah, you do the renegade option, you leave a pistol and he blows his own brains out as they approach him. Bastard.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
There we go.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Yeah.
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
I don't think so.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
Obvious source,
Figures.
of course.
Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
I love that commentary.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Alright, so there is Jacob's dealt with. Yeah, I took what's definitely the meaner of the three options. I like that that's not a renegade option. It's just neutral. He deserves to suffer for what he did to all those people. So, suck it up, Buttercup. Take the consequences of your actions. I hope they beat the shit out of you.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess.
I'm sure those
Maybe
people
not the
do
best
too.
way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
Oh, poor Jacob.
Let's just talk for a bit. Unofficial. You and me.
We've got a good thing, Shepard. Let's not push it. We'll talk again later.
We'll talk later.
Another one.
Shepard.
Alright, so there's my ship armor done. Sure I have thing. No, I didn't.
No messages for you, Commander.
Weird. Okay, we're gonna go to engineering and talk to Jack and hear what they've got to say about the change of the shielding. I just did another upgrade.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles, but engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
He's such a dork. They're funny, I love them. I'm glad you can recruit them to come back in free. They're a favorite.
Hey. What's happening? You got a lot of questions, don't you?
Yep.
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around. Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? 'Cause I don't need the complication. Worry too much. How hard could this be? Leave me alone, Shepard. I don't want this. Lying to yourself won't help. Don't tell me what I feel. I've been here before and I know what I need. For me. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
It doesn't really last, but well, she thinks it's adorable. So I'm gonna go upstairs and go back to the galaxy map. We'll fly to Tuchanka to set up, and then I'm going to get off. Take a trip to the ER. I'd rather not take. But breathing is important, and I'm not doing it well. For some reason I've been quiet. Yesterday I couldn't really do anything. Internet acting like it was, which was fine because I didn't feel good either. So I'll hopefully be able to play Stardew with the kids tomorrow. Will not. Well, I will be on Monday, but it's going to be kind of sporadic. So this is my last 2 loyalty missions. Glutz is a lot of fun, but I want to do it when I'm feeling a little more human. I'll finish the Arlac after. So let's take them both out. So I have them. Okay, so let's go ahead and save. So that commentary here, I'm gonna leave it be. Thanks for coming. See y'all tomorrow, hopefully.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
Yeah, thanks. Glad you noticed. Alright, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for coming.